Okay, there are a lot of ways to answer this question, but I'm going to take this as what to expect physically. If you have other questions, let me know in the comments. But physically, all I could find before my surgery was, oh my gosh, I'm in so much pain. This is the worst surgery ever. You're out down for the count for like a month, 2 months. Like, this is horrible. Like, it didn't work, blah, blah, blah. All this, like, really up and down stuff. And then some people were like, oh, it was great, like, blah, 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 it's fine, I had a 6-month recovery. Some people were like, oh my gosh, it took me 2 years. So that increased a lot of my anxiety. So how I'm going to answer this is based on my experience. Before surgery, I was a stress case, super tons of anxiety, had no idea what to expect. It was really hard to find someone or something that I could see consistent progress with. Like, I've seen a couple other TikTokers that have gone through this, but they post like their progress every like 5 weeks or every 3 months. And I'm like, okay, well, how was it the last month? Like, I don't know. So that's why I wanted to document everything day to day. What to expect. The first day, I honestly genuinely felt zero pain. I was so drugged up, all the anesthesia, everything was like a blur. My whole like time in the hospital was just like, I remember it, but not really conversations that I had, just because you're on so many drugs that you're, like, kind of delirious. Before surgery, I was really nervous because I was told I needed an epidural and a catheter. Those were, like, some of my biggest worries pre-surgery that day. Catheter, such a blessing, because the last thing that you're going to want to do for the first day and a half is try to get up to go pee when you have to relearn how to walk. So the catheter was awesome. They put it in you when you're under anesthesia. Taking it out didn't really hurt. It just kind of feels weird. Epidural. I remember thinking that it did hurt, but again, you're on drugs before they even put you under, because they'll give you a lot of like anxiety meds so that you're calm going into surgery. They gave me that epidural. I remember thinking like, ouch, that hurt, but I was so not there that it, fine, don't remember it, nothing like that. So honestly, nothing you need to worry about. Stay in the hospital as long as you need to. The best part about the hospital for me was that I had nurses 24/7, and I remember going into it and being like, oh my gosh, like, I'm super independent, like hyper independent, so I hate people doing things for me. Take advantage of it, that they're there to help you. I had freaking amazing nurses, an awesome OT, awesome PT while I was there. They're there to make your experience comfortable. Trust that, lean into that, use it. I remember before surgery hearing people be there for like, oh, I was in the hospital for 1 day. Someone was like, oh, I was there for 10 days, blah, blah, blah. And in my head, athlete brain, I was like, I'm going to leave on day 1. I was there for 5 days. Don't regret it. That was perfect. That was awesome, because you have around-the-clock care for people who know what they're doing. And where my parents visited me every single day, they've been awesome since I've been home. But when it's new and you're still on drugs and you don't know what you're doing and you're having to relearn how to do a lot of things, the nurses are great. So don't worry about the hospital. They have everything that you need. They'll walk you through everything. They're there on time, on top of things. So that's awesome. Pain. I was really surprised because lots of people have been saying how painful this is. Everyone is different. Everyone is going to have a different pain experience. My experience has been such a blessing because, yes, when I was in the hospital, I did feel moments of pain. My moments would last an hour or a couple hours from my recollection. Again, super drugged up. There were moments where it was very painful. It felt burning, stabbing pain where the incision is. But again, drugs worked like that. My pain, it was never like gradual, like, oh, it kind of hurts, okay, yeah, it hurts a little bit more. My pain would literally, I'd be fine, and then 5 minutes later, it was like, bam, super painful. I say super painful, this is going to sound really boastful, but I've been through a lot of shit in my life, and a lot of really hard shit. And was it painful? Yes. Could I say that that's the most painful thing that I've been through? No. Even still, almost 2 weeks post-op, I'm blessed to feel great. I'm blessed to like really have minimal pain with the surgery. I was really freaked out before because everybody was freaking me out, and I was like, oh my gosh, like, I just can't even imagine what this will feel like. I am shocked at how, it's not easy, but how much better that is than I thought. So everyone will have different experiences, but I was so worried about the what ifs and what I would feel like and what would happen, or oh my gosh, the what if. I've been so surprised with, I just feel blessed. Genuinely, I feel great. Right now, sorry, I have to sneeze. Right now, being almost 2 weeks post-op, the most thing that's like annoying is trying to sleep, just because I'm not a back sleeper. But again, they give you drugs that will help you sleep, so use them, because sleep is going to be one of the most important things to heal. Oh, the other biggest thing is that I just get tired easier. Like, I'm still physically capable of going to the bathroom, getting up, doing my PT. Like, those things are not hard, but they're just exhausting. Like, after one PT session, and PT's very minimal, like, I'm like laying on a bed, like squeezing different muscles. That's my PT right now. It's just tiring. That's the biggest thing. But yeah, just make sure you have someone who hopefully can be there in person and support you. Friends, family are really important. The thing that has boosted my like drive and motivation is visiting with people. Like, I've had my aunts, uncles, cousins, friends send me things or come over and hang out and talk or call me on the phone. That's awesome. So hopefully you have some good people in your life who can be that for you. Other expectations, I don't know. I think that's all the advice I would give on that. But let me know if you want advice on different kind of expectations. That's how I took this question, but hopefully this helped.